the surprising Stoic insight that will free you from stress and make you happier. I still remember the exact moment when the chaos of life reached its peak, when stress felt like an unyielding storm and every breath I took reminded me of life's burdens. I was standing at the edge of despair, questioning if there was any escape from the relentless tide of worry and anxiety. In that very moment, as if guided by an invisible hand of ancient wisdom, I experienced a revelation that reshaped my entire perspective on life. It was a flash of insight rooted in the teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that has survived centuries, unscathed by time, whispering to us that we have the power to control our inner world even when the external world seems unmanageable. And now, my friends, I invite you to join me on this transformative journey where we'll explore that same insight, unravel the secrets of inner peace, and discover how we can free ourselves from stress and truly embrace happiness. As we embark on this journey together, I want you to picture a scene of overwhelming chaos, a moment when the world feels too heavy to bear. Imagine standing in the midst of a bustling city, with every siren, every honk, and every hurried step symbolizing the relentless pace of modern life. In that very scene, you might feel a pull towards anxiety. But deep within you lies a reservoir of strength that you might not yet have tapped into. I was once there, lost in the maze of modern expectations and the constant buzz of digital distractions, until I discovered that ancient Stoic wisdom holds the key to unlocking a serene heart and a resilient mind. We are not defined by the tumult around us, but by how we choose to respond to it, a truth that has echoed through the ages and still rings true today. I remember an early morning when the sky was tinted with the soft blush of dawn. The cool, crisp air filled my lungs, and in that tranquil moment, I decided to challenge my own limitations. I asked myself, what if the obstacles in our path aren't meant to break us but to forge within us a strength we never knew we had? It was then that I truly grasped the essence of Stoicism, the idea that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. This simple yet profound insight lit a spark inside me, a spark that urged me to see adversity not as a punishment, but as an invitation to practice virtue and develop resilience. As I reflect on that day, I realize that every hardship we encounter is an opportunity for growth, an invitation to dive deeper into the realm of self-discovery and inner peace. Throughout my life, I have faced moments that would have easily overwhelmed any ordinary soul. From crushing failures to unexpected setbacks, each challenge brought with it a lesson in humility and perseverance. I discovered that by embracing the principles of Stoicism, I could transform even the darkest moments into stepping stones toward a more fulfilling life. I learned to see stress as a natural part of our journey rather than a permanent state of being, a perspective that has allowed me to move forward with calm determination, regardless of the obstacles. And as I share this with you today, I want you to feel that same empowerment, that deep-seated belief that no matter how turbulent life gets, you possess the inner strength to weather any storm. As we progress through this narrative, I invite you to engage with these ideas on a deeply personal level. Ask yourself, how often do I allow external circumstances to dictate my inner peace? How many times have I let stress dictate my actions, my thoughts, and ultimately my happiness? Stoicism teaches us that while we may not be able to control the world around us, we have absolute sovereignty over our inner realm. This is the cornerstone of the surprising Stoic insight I want to share with you. The realization that freedom from stress and the path to genuine happiness are found not by changing the world, but by changing our minds. We learn that it is within our power to cultivate an attitude of acceptance and resilience, a mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities and hardships into lessons. Let me take you back to a day that felt like a turning point in my journey, a day when I decided to test the limits of my own mental fortitude. I set out on a challenge, a personal quest to embrace discomfort and see it for what it truly was, a teacher in disguise. With every step I took into the unknown, every moment of uncertainty, I reminded myself that the power to overcome was already within me. I realized that the Stoic principle of amor fati, loving one's fate, was not about passivity or resignation, but about a fierce, active engagement with life's inevitable hardships. I began to see every setback as an essential part of my personal evolution, a chance to refine my character and to cultivate a deeper, more unshakable sense of inner peace. In sharing my experience with you, I want to emphasize that this journey is not reserved for a select few. It is available to each and every one of us. We all have the capacity to harness the wisdom of Stoicism and transform our lives. Regardless of the challenges we face, you might wonder, how do I begin to practice such profound ideas in my everyday life? The answer lies in simplicity. Start by recognizing that every moment, every experience, whether joyous or painful, is an opportunity for growth. Practice mindfulness in the face of adversity. When you feel the surge of stress creeping in, pause for a moment, breathe deeply and ask yourself, what is within my control right now? In that instant, you reclaim your power. You remind yourself that it is not the event itself, but your interpretation of it that determines its impact on your life. This approach is not just about quiet reflection, it's about active transformation. I encourage you to take small, deliberate steps each day to incorporate these insights into your routine. Perhaps you could begin your mornings with a few minutes of meditation, setting an intention to face the day with courage and clarity. Maybe you'll choose to write down your thoughts in a journal, capturing the fleeting moments of insight that arise when you confront your own vulnerabilities. Each action, no matter how small, is a building block toward a life free from the shackles of stress. And remember, you are not alone in this quest. I, too, have walked this path, and I continue to learn from every challenge that comes my way. In the midst of this journey, there comes a moment of extraordinary clarity that I refer to as the Stoic Epiphany. It is that instant when the fog of confusion lifts, and you see the world as it truly is, uncolored by fear or regret. I experienced this epiphany during a quiet evening when the setting sun cast long shadows across a deserted field. As I sat in silence, I felt a profound connection to the universe, as if all the struggles and triumphs of human existence were woven together into one vast tapestry of meaning. In that moment, I realized that every experience, every hardship, and every joy was an integral part of the journey toward becoming our most authentic selves. It was a realization so powerful that it changed the way I perceived my challenges forever, teaching me that our true strength lies not in our ability to avoid pain, but in our capacity to find beauty and purpose amidst it. I share this with you because I want you to experience that wow moment in your own life. The moment when you understand that you are not at the mercy of external forces, but are the master of your own destiny. The philosophy of Stoicism is a call to action. It beckons us to rise above our limitations and to embrace the full spectrum of human experience. It challenges us to transform adversity into opportunity and to view stress as a natural part of the process of growth. When we truly internalize this lesson, we begin to see that the key to happiness is not found in a life free of difficulties, but in the strength and wisdom we cultivate in overcoming them. There is an undeniable beauty in the idea that every setback, every moment of hardship, is an invitation to live more fully and authentically. I urge you to look around at the challenges you face, whether they be personal struggles, professional hurdles, or unexpected obstacles, and to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow stronger? In doing so, you transform the very nature of your reality. The stress that once seemed so oppressive begins to lose its grip, replaced by a newfound sense of empowerment and purpose. This is the transformative power of Stoic wisdom. It liberates us from the chains of our own fears and empowers us to embrace life with an open heart and a clear mind. As we journey further into the depths of this insight, I want to remind you that true transformation is not instantaneous, it is a process. A gradual unfolding of wisdom that takes time and dedication. We must be patient with ourselves as we learn to let go of old habits and embrace new ways of thinking. Every day offers a fresh opportunity to practice the art of resilience, to hone our ability to remain calm in the face of chaos, and to cultivate an inner sanctuary of peace. With every challenge we overcome, with every moment of mindful reflection, we move closer to a state of being where stress no longer holds power over us, and where happiness becomes a natural, sustainable part of our lives. I know that the path to inner peace can sometimes feel lonely and uncertain. There are days when the weight of the world seems unbearable, and the promise of change appears distant. But it is precisely during these moments of vulnerability that the teachings of Stoicism shine brightest. They remind us that we are not defined by our struggles, but by the strength we summon in response to them. They teach us that while we cannot always dictate the events that occur in our lives, we can choose how we perceive and react to those events. And in that choice lies the secret to a life of resilience, purpose, and profound happiness. Imagine a life where you wake up each day with a clear sense of purpose, unburdened by the anxiety of what might go wrong. A life where, instead of being swept away by the currents of stress, you stand firm like a mighty oak, rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. I want you to know that this is not a fanciful dream, but a reality within your reach. It begins with a simple shift in perspective, a decision to see every moment as an opportunity to grow, every challenge as a lesson in strength, and every setback as a stepping stone to a richer, more meaningful existence. There is a profound truth in recognizing that we are the architects of our own emotional landscapes. We have the power to cultivate inner peace, to build resilience, and to transform stress into a catalyst for personal growth. This is the essence of the surprising Stoic insight I want to share with you. A realization that true freedom comes not from avoiding difficulties, but from embracing them with a spirit of curiosity and courage. When we choose to confront our fears head-on, when we decide to see stress as a natural and even necessary part of our journey, we unlock the door to a life filled with wonder, gratitude, and unshakable happiness. I challenge you now to take a moment of introspection. Reflect on your daily life and ask yourself, what if every obstacle I face is not a burden, but a gift? What if the very challenges that cause me stress are the same challenges that can lead me to a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me? I encourage you to experiment with this perspective, to embrace the Stoic principles of acceptance and resilience, and to watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. It might feel counterintuitive at first. After all, how can something as seemingly negative as stress be a source of liberation? But I promise you, the journey is worth it. Each step you take toward this understanding brings you closer to a state of inner harmony and clarity that many only dream of achieving. In the midst of life's chaos, there is a calm center waiting to be discovered, a center that is built on the foundation of Stoic wisdom and the unyielding belief in our own strength. As you navigate the complexities of your existence, remember that every moment of adversity is also a moment of opportunity. It is an invitation to dig deeper, to uncover hidden reserves of resilience, and to embrace the transformative power of mindful living. There is no better time than now to begin this journey. No better moment than this to commit to a life where stress no longer dictates your destiny, and where happiness is a conscious, deliberate choice. I've seen it time and again, people from all walks of life, facing trials and tribulations, who have discovered that the key to overcoming adversity lies not in the absence of hardship, but in the mastery of our own minds. When we learn to harness the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we begin to see that every challenge is a teacher, every moment of discomfort a lesson in fortitude. This realization is liberating. It frees us from the endless cycle of stress and anxiety and opens the door to a life where each day is filled with purpose, clarity, and a deep sense of inner peace. As I share these thoughts with you, I cannot help but feel an immense sense of gratitude for the journey that has brought me here. Every setback, every trial, and every moment of uncertainty has led me to this profound understanding that our true power lies in our ability to shape our inner world. Regardless of the chaos that surrounds us, I know that you, too, have faced moments when stress seemed insurmountable, when the weight of expectations and uncertainty pressed down upon your shoulders. But I am here to tell you that there is hope. There is a path forward, a path illuminated by the eternal light of Stoic wisdom and the unwavering belief in our capacity for resilience and transformation. It is in this spirit that I encourage you to take a bold step today. Embrace the challenges that come your way and view them as opportunities for growth. Each time you face a moment of stress, pause and remind yourself of the Stoic truth that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by our responses to them. Picture yourself as a warrior of inner peace, wielding the timeless tools of wisdom, mindfulness, and resilience to carve out a life that is both fulfilling and free. How would your life change if you could view every difficulty as a stepping stone to greatness? What new possibilities would unfold if you could transform stress into a source of strength and inspiration? As the light of understanding begins to permeate your being, you might find yourself naturally gravitating toward practices that reinforce this newfound perspective. You might choose to meditate, to journal, or even to engage in meaningful conversations with others who share your commitment to self-improvement. In every act of mindful reflection, you are not only honoring the ancient teachings of Stoicism but also paving the way for a brighter, more harmonious future. This is the journey that I invite you to undertake, a journey where every moment, every experience, and every challenge is a vital part of your personal evolution. Now, let me share with you a story, a vivid illustration of how the Stoic mindset can transform even the most trying circumstances into a powerful catalyst for change. There was a time when I found myself facing what seemed like an insurmountable obstacle, a professional setback that threatened to derail years of hard work and dedication. The disappointment was crushing, and for a moment, I allowed despair to take root in my heart. But then I remembered the Stoic teaching that adversity is not something to be feared, but rather an opportunity to practice virtue and cultivate inner strength. I embraced the challenge with open arms, determined to extract every lesson it had to offer. I spent days in quiet reflection, revisiting the ancient texts of Stoic philosophers who had walked this path before me. And in doing so, I discovered that the setback was not an end, but a beginning, a call to reinvent myself and pursue my goals with renewed vigor. The transformation was nothing short of miraculous. In the face of failure, I found success in the simple act of changing my perspective, and it is this experience that I now share with you as a beacon of hope and resilience. I want you to understand that the journey toward inner peace and happiness is not linear, it is filled with peaks and valleys. Moments of triumph interspersed with challenges that test our resolve, but it is precisely these fluctuations that make the journey so rich and rewarding. Each time we stumble, we are given a chance to rise again, to rebuild our inner sanctuary, and to prove to ourselves that we are capable of far more than we ever imagined. This is the essence of the surprising Stoic insight that will free you from stress and make you happier. It is a realization that our power lies not in the absence of adversity, but in our unwavering commitment to grow and evolve through it. And as you take these lessons to heart, you will find that even the most daunting challenges can become stepping stones toward a life filled with joy, purpose, and inner peace. I urge you, as you reflect on these words, to consider the possibility that every hardship you encounter is an invitation to practice Stoic principles. Think about the times when stress has held you back, and ask yourself, what if I could transform that stress into a source of strength? What if I could use every setback as a chance to build resilience and deepen my understanding of who I am? This is not a lofty ideal reserved for a select few, it is a practical, everyday choice that each one of us can make. By embracing the Stoic mindset, we are not only choosing to live a life free from the tyranny of stress, but we are also opening ourselves up to a realm of possibilities, a realm where every challenge is met with courage. Every failure is seen as a lesson, and every moment is an opportunity to become the best version of ourselves. In sharing this journey with you, I want you to know that the path to inner peace is a continuous one, a path that requires constant vigilance, self-reflection, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. It is a journey where we must be gentle with ourselves, acknowledging that setbacks are an inevitable part of life, yet refusing to let them define us. We learn to celebrate our victories, however small, and to view each challenge as a chance to practice gratitude and humility. With every step forward, we build not just a resilient mind, but a heart that is open to the beauty of life, capable of embracing both the joys and the sorrows that come our way. As our conversation draws to a close, I want to leave you with a final thought, a powerful reminder that the surprising Stoic insight we have explored together is not merely an abstract concept, but a living, breathing practice that can revolutionize the way you experience the world. It is an invitation to reclaim your inner power, to embrace the inevitability of challenges, and to transform every moment of stress into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. I challenge you to carry this insight with you as you navigate your daily life, to let it serve as a constant reminder that happiness is not something that happens to you, but something you actively create from within. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a renewed sense of purpose, your mind clear and your heart full of determination. Visualize yourself facing the day's challenges with the calm assurance of someone who knows that no external event can steal your inner peace unless you allow it. This vision is not an illusion, it is the natural outcome of a life guided by Stoic principles. where every experience is embraced as a vital part of your journey. I encourage you to take that first step today, to dive into the practice of mindfulness, and to embrace the wisdom that has been passed down through the ages. Whether you choose to meditate, write in a journal, or simply pause and reflect on your thoughts, know that you are embarking on a path that will ultimately lead you to a state of freedom and genuine happiness. As you continue on this journey, remember that each day is a gift, a fresh opportunity to practice resilience, to engage with life's challenges head-on, and to transform stress into a stepping stone toward greatness. I invite you to share your experiences with those around you, to spread the wisdom of Stoicism, and to create a community of like-minded individuals who are all striving to lead lives marked by inner peace and authentic joy. The insights you gain and the lessons you learn will not only enrich your own life but will also serve as a beacon of hope for others who are seeking the same liberation from stress and the path to true happiness. And now, as you stand at the threshold of this new chapter, I leave you with one final question. What will you do with the power of this surprising Stoic insight? Will you allow stress to dictate your every move, or will you choose to rise above it, embracing a life of purpose, resilience, and unshakable joy? The answer lies within you, waiting to be awakened. I invite you to take that leap of faith, to trust in the strength of your own spirit, and to step boldly into a future where stress no longer holds you captive. This is your moment, a moment of clarity, a moment of transformation, and a moment of profound self-discovery. I want you to remember that the journey toward true freedom and happiness is not marked by the absence of challenges, but by our willingness to face them with courage and conviction. Every setback is an opportunity to build a stronger, more resilient self. Every trial is a lesson in the art of living, an invitation to embrace the full spectrum of human experience. By choosing to apply Stoic wisdom in our everyday lives, we unlock a power that is far greater than the fleeting comforts of stress-free existence. We unlock a power that allows us to navigate the storms of life with grace, to transform pain into progress, and to ultimately become the architects of our own destiny. So, my friends, as we conclude this transformative exploration, I urge you to carry these insights with you. Let them guide you on your journey toward inner peace, and let them serve as a reminder that no matter how fierce the storm, you hold the key to calm, enduring happiness. Embrace the Stoic philosophy as not just a set of ideas, but as a way of life, a way of seeing the world that transforms every challenge into an opportunity for greatness. And as you do so, know that you are part of a timeless legacy, a community of resilient souls who have chosen to live fully, authentically, and with a deep, abiding sense of purpose. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope that the insights we have shared resonate with you, inspire you, and empower you to face each day with renewed strength and clarity. Remember, every moment is a chance to start anew, every breath a testament to the power within you. I believe in you, and I know that as you embrace these Stoic principles, you will not only free yourself from stress but also unlock a life filled with lasting happiness and profound inner peace. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter in your life, one where you stand tall in the face of adversity, confident in the knowledge that you have the wisdom and the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. Now, go forth and live boldly. Embrace the surprising Stoic insight that will free you from stress and make you happier. And let your journey be a testament to the power of ancient wisdom in the modern world. I am with you every step of the way, and together, we will transform our challenges into triumphs, our doubts into determination, and our stress into the very catalyst for a life of limitless joy. Your future awaits, and it is brighter than you can imagine.